A new year means a new election cycle. Democrats are trying to keep their advantage in both houses of Congress during 2022 midterm elections, while Republicans look to make a push toward power. Joe Khalil is live in Washington, D.C. with a look ahead to the midterm elections. Joe, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Aaron. And look, 2022 may very well be another year that's defined by the pandemic and the state of the economy. But we have to remember it is also an election year. And so that could seriously change the power dynamics in Washington, especially in Congress.
A new year, a new focus in the nation's capital. The economy, climate, the Supreme Court, and the heart of President Biden's agenda all hang in the balance in 2022.
All righty, Virginia, we won this thing!
A big November win. Recent polls and history all working in Republicans' favor to recapture the House with high hopes for the Senate.
If you're a Democrat and President Biden won your seat by 16 points, you're in a competitive race next year. You are no longer safe.
Meanwhile, Democrats clinging to a slim 8-seat House majority, working to hang on to it. They hope to rise above President Biden's sinking popularity and tout their accomplishments.
We got to stick together to do that. I'm proud of the president and I'm proud of my party for getting it done. And we're going to go tell people about it.
Yeah.
Bravo. Despite setbacks, President Biden can celebrate some victories from 2021. Congress passed a nearly $2 trillion COVID rescue package, a $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, and still hope to pass President Biden's nearly $2 trillion Build Back Better. All possible because of Democratic control. If Republicans take back the majority in either chamber, the Biden agenda likely comes to a screeching halt.
You're going to see gridlock if that happens, if Republicans take back control of at least one chamber, possibly both.
And you know what qualified me to run is because I love America.
Jessica Taylor with the Cook Political Report says history is on Republican side. Typically, the party that holds the White House loses big in the first midterm election year. And if the trend holds, it means the clock is ticking for Democrats. Voting rights, gun control, police reform, and Build Back Better, all a heavier lift in an election year when campaign politics drive the agenda.
I think Republicans are salivating at perhaps, and especially the, Build Back Better programs of getting these vulnerable Democrats on the record.
And the races to watch, Georgia's Raphael Warnock, Arizona's Mark Kelly, and Nevada's Catherine Cortez Masto, all Democrats facing tough re-elections. We'll also be watching open races in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Ohio. And as COVID continues to present challenges to the party in control, the other issue hanging over the election year,
Inflation is the biggest issue that people are going to look at.
may just be the economy. Stupid.
It's really going to hurt, continue to hurt families. So I think that's the biggest issue for next year.
Democrats are counting on inflation cooling. Republicans look to capitalize if it doesn't.
And that phrase you heard in our story, it's the economy stupid, not a Joe Khalil original there. That's a phrase from the 90s that politically that describes that some elections, no matter what the circumstances are, may just come down to the state of the economy. And I think that may be particularly true this year as we're seeing rising prices, gas prices, everything that people are buying. So that may certainly be true. And two other things to really watch. It's also a redistricting year. So that's important. And we're seeing a lot of retirements, both issues we've reported on earlier this year. But those factors, Aaron, may play a serious role in who ends up having the balance of power in Congress.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.